There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live Firestarter Friday. Live good. Excuse me. Calm. Man, choking on an orange here. Uh, Nodder, I can get a drink of water. Say hello to everyone. Start it off. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. We're about to rock it even more. Here we go.
Hey, thanks, brother. Go ahead and get some of that water. Again, ladies and gentlemen, like I just started the last week Zoom, but every week is getting better and better. What a week. What a week. So I want to welcome all the brand new people that join our Live Good ecosystem with over 2 million people in record-breaking time, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to hear a lot of exciting information today. On Fridays, we kind of get together like a family. We talk. It's the first day of the week for Live Good. We share about what's going on, how many people are proudly out there sharing the love of Livegood, which actually inevitably and organically creates a duplication, which is going to bring the ranks that Ben is going to share with you. Hundreds and hundreds of people a week, ladies and gentlemen, as they get involved with Livegood to get their hands on the highest quality products at the lowest price with full transparency, cannot wait to tell their friends why. Not to get possibly, maybe someday they'll go on a fancy trip or get a fancy watch or get a pink or Cadillac or a black Ferrari at a cost of their dear friends overpaying for some product. No, because they cannot truly unsee our value. And that's what's going on in Live Good. So, ladies and gentlemen, last week we touched a lot of things. And of course, Ben did his thing. He actually added one additional thing to what we talked about that I could not stop thinking about. And he brought it up again last night. So I know as I mentioned, Fridays, we celebrate what's going on in the week for our Live Good family. Again, as I mentioned, over 2 million people are grabbing this guy's tail by the tiger. We call him the tiger by grabbing the tiger by the tail and sharing the love of Live Good. But it's so simple. When you have the highest quality products, ladies and gentlemen, at the lowest price, when people buying habit already shifting slowly but surely, when you are helping an industry, not attacking, not going after, you helping, you blessing an existing industry, as Ben shared with us last week, the week before, over 60% of the people, ladies and gentlemen, are already taking some kind of a supplementation. Okay, worldwide, that would be probably 4 billion people. I don't have my calculator next to me. United States of America, where we're based out of, we have 350 million people. 60% of that is relevant. Right around 200 million people in the USA are already taking some kind of a supplementation. Now, we're a very happy, loving company, but I'm going to touch on a couple of things. Well, fortunately for us now, Ben, but unfortunately, and we used the word charlatan last week, a lot of companies, investors, hedge funds, people behind curtains that nobody knows who's behind them, they understand that. They found an existing trend that's about to explode, I think, even more. They found an existing situation. 200 million people in America, 4 billion people worldwide are already understanding the importance of supplementation. They're already spending between $80 to $100 a month. So what do those companies do? The hedge funds, the investors, the contract manufacturers that have leftover products left from some failed home-based business, network marketing company, whatever. So what do? They make a product made by not so many great ingredients for $5 or $6, and they bring it to the end user for $100. That was the old way of doing it. But they knew it. They knew the market is there. See, again, in the world of home-based business, a lot of people want to create a market. All this guy did after coming out of retirement, thank God for Lisa and Ryan, who create the greatest products on earth made by the best ingredients for their family. And now, because of Ben and 2 million pioneers, we're bringing it to the masses. What we're doing, we're truly flipping the switch. See, there's a lot of big trends. You can actually get high quality at a low price if you don't have to give away cars and trips and make the doctors richer so they can buy another Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a new watch. You can get people the highest quality products at the lowest price with full transparency if 50 people don't have to get rich off a single mother paying $65 for a CBD oil that costs probably $14 to make. So when you put all that together, you create a loving, perfect storm. And one of the things I talked about last week that Ben truly added to it, that blew me away. Yes, I missed it. And I told you last week, he literally completes me in a brotherly way. Like he denotarizes what I said. I said there's 3 major things that every networker longs for. Every networker dreams for. There's 15 million networkers in America. There's 100 million of them worldwide, and most of them haven't heard of Livegood yet. Number one, retention. We have the highest retention in the industry. Who's going to give up paying $9.95 a month when it's saving them 30, 40, 50 bucks a month on products that could never get before at these prices and free training with Lisa and Ryan? Number 2 was duplication. You're going to hear it from Ben right now. Our people cannot wait to go tell their friends. We had people join last night. Some of them hit silver by the end of last night. Why? Not because if they do it in their first thing, we're going to give them a watch or some points to go on a trip. No, because they couldn't wait to love on their friends. Because when they look at our compensation plan, they didn't see us giving away cars and trips to diamonds and platinums at a cost of everyday people overpaying. And what's the third one that I mentioned? The ease of share. Everybody can lovingly, without getting to an argument, mine is better than yours, mine pays more than yours, just simply love their friends. Remember, 60% of the people already want to get healthy. They've just been overpaying. Ease of share. Everybody can share this. But this is what Ben said that blew my mind. How come I didn't even think of that? No competition. Bro, this is weird, man. Where is everybody? Where is everybody, Ben? We've been doing this for 3 years. 3 years. First 6 or 7 months, they thought we're smoking something good, and this was never going to fly because they thought we need the same 600 or 700 so-called heavy hitters that take their posses from company to company just to watch them fail in less than 3 months. They thought because we could not whet their appetite, we could not change the world of commerce. We could not change the world of supplementation. But look, no competition. 3 years, zero competition, and we've been profitable. We've been paid over $100 million in commissions. We paid $5 million in commissions yesterday alone. Thank you, brother. And what was that on? On a $9.95 a month opportunity that gives people the ability to get their hands on products that could have never gotten for less than fifth of the price before. So remember all that when you're sharing Livegood. Highest quality products at the lowest price with full transparency. And here's what I missed. Zero competition. If Elon Musk wants to start to compete with us, he's gonna have a hard time. You know why? Because we have 2 million pioneers, Ben. We have 2 million people who holding their chin up proudly, not to get a pink Cadillac, not to get a nice watch. They're doing it because they see what these products are doing for them. Or if they just joined like hundreds of people last night, they just cannot wait to tell their friends because of the money they saved on, let's say, their foundational pack. So I want to thank you, brother. Back to you.
Awesome. Love it. Yeah, you said a lot of cool stuff. Are companies still doing car bonuses? I haven't been paying
What
attention.
companies? There's no companies. What are you talking about?
That's true. Yeah, yeah. That was the weirdest thing, car bonus. There's a lot of weird stuff in this industry, but yeah, I wrote down a bunch of stuff you said. Anyway. But I love the no competition, and it's really true, because I mean, it used to be, we'd see companies launching every week, and if something worked, they see a product, an ingredient, whatever, like 5 other companies would launch doing the same thing in the next few months. And now, everyone's watching their customers, their members, their affiliates go to Livegood and still trying to do it the old way. It really blows my mind as well. It's a weird thing that but at the same time, I mean, people recognize, when you're working on $2, $3, $4 margins on the highest quality products on the planet, you need a ton of people just to break even, much less to make a profit. And, with a 2 million member head start and over almost 50 products now and more in the pipeline, it's going to be very, very hard for anyone to try to catch up. But, that doesn't mean we don't welcome competition. I think competition is great for the end consumer, which is what we're all about, helping people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, making exactly what you said, Nader, the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices so people can afford to get healthy, and at the same time, giving people an opportunity to generate some additional income in their spare time from home. But one other thing you said is the heavy hitter thing, and this is one of the most things that I'm most proud of in Livegood. I mean, on top of the lives we're changing with these supplements, which is the most gratifying and just thankful thing that we had, that I am thankful for, that we're able to finally help people actually get healthy with supplements that work, that actually do stuff, that have the ingredients that we say in the dosage that is going to get people benefit, not just a sprinkle of something so we could say it's in it, but actual therapeutic amounts of every ingredient in there. So that's the best part of everything that we're doing. But the fact that we've done this literally with no heavy hitters, with none of these networkers. Nader sent me a text yesterday
Oh
I
gosh.
guess the guy, it sounded like he was on our call yesterday. I don't know. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Maybe it was just coincidence that that's when he texted you. But, another old heavy hitter who made money back in 2006, 20 years ago in this industry and is still holding on to that story, asking for
Mm-hmm.
a position with some volume that's making money in Livegood. And I mean, Nodder has his response. I have my response. I'm like, look, all your people are going to be here anyway. You might as well be the one to introduce them. But there's no deals here. But I am like, that really makes me so proud is that we've done this with no heavy hitters. We've done this with mostly people who have never ever made money in the network marketing industry before. And thankfully, and congratulations to all of literally every single one of you guys who didn't listen to those heavy hitters, decided, hey, maybe I shouldn't follow these guys, or maybe you're still following them. I don't know, but you made the decision to get into Livegood against what most of these heavy hitters were telling you not to do. You'll never make money in that $9.95 a month program. That's not network marketing. It's not going to work. It'll never work. You can't have a compensation plan without marking up the product. All this garbage. And fortunately, you guys saw it. You saw the vision. You saw what we were talking about. Nodder and I knew this for a long time. This is, what the industry absolutely needed and what would help people finally not just get healthy and get results physically, but be able to make money. And when you see our duplication, we'll talk about the ranks here in a second. Over 30% of our affiliates in profit every single week, every single month, compared to most companies seeing 1 or 2%. Like, that is what this is all about. And when Nodder talks about duplication and people are excited to go out there and share, yes, for sure. But at the same time, like the organic growth that we're having, just like I don't go out and pitch any of my friends on Livegood or on our products, but it comes up in conversations. I mean, I do a lot of active stuff. I go mountain biking, I go to CrossFit. I have friends that run and compete and all this stuff. So it comes up, and now pretty much all of my friends are buying the super reds, are getting their methylene blue, are getting our magnesium, our E3, like a lot of our products. And they tell me, and they're like, I took my E3 today, I'm wearing my energy patch, like all this cool stuff. And it's not because I was excited to go out there and share. It was just because it comes up organically. And that's the cool thing with Livegood. You don't have to. I mean, a lot of you can. I mean, the more people you talk to, the more people you're going to sign up, the more money you're going to make, 100%. But you don't have to. And that's the weird thing about the network marketing industry is, everyone's like all out massive action, all this stuff. And yes, but at the same time, this was created, the whole network marketing industry, not that I want to put ourselves in that box, was created to be a side hustle, to be something on the side, to make extra income in your spare time and a few extra hours a week. And so whether you're even working the business or not, it just comes up and you're going to find customers. You're going to get new members, even if it's just a few. And that kind of duplication has never, ever, ever happened before in the history of the network marketing industry because products are overpriced. They're not high quality. They're just a money game designed for that, for a compensation plan, not to actually help people get healthy, not to save people money. And when you're doing it right, giving people highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, again, it's just going to spread. Once people see it, they can't unsee it. Once they hear about it, they're not going to go ever buy a supplement from any other company, any other brand, anywhere in the world, network marketing or otherwise, because it makes sense. And so that's why I say, everyone needs to be in Livegood. Everyone needs these supplements. 60% of people are already taking supplements. 100% of us absolutely need to be taking supplements because none of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. And at the same time, you're going to find like everyone is going to hear about Livegood. They might as well hear it from you, or at least some of them, so that they can be in your organization. And guess what? As we grow to 10 million, 20 million, 50 million members over the next few years, not only are they going to fall under the people who are already in there, including you, but if your friends are in this, if people that you know are enrolled by you, they're also going to fall under those people. And guess what? Yes, those people are going to make money. And guess who's going to get the matching bonuses on them? The person who enrolled them. So make sure everyone knows about Livegood. Just give them the opportunity to get some amazing products, to get a membership, to get an affiliate position so they can earn money if they want to. And Yeah, and even guess what? Here's a cool thing. You guys may not be aware of this, and this wasn't really on my list to talk about, but whether they become an affiliate or not, all members go into the matrix, go into the compensation plan. So even if that member isn't earning income as an affiliate because they're not an affiliate, they didn't care about the money side of it, they just want to get healthy with the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, which as we continue to grow, that's where most people are going to come from. I mean, as Notter said, there's 200 or what, 160, 180 million networkers
Yes,
in the
sir.
United, or no, in the world.
Yes,
So
sir.
what, how many, 26, how many did you say in the United States? Or was that people?
15 million people in USA are doing network marketing the old way still.
Right, 50 million. So that's a tiny number. The big growth is going to come from the people outside of the network marketing industry. But the point of the story is whether they become an affiliate or not. If they are a member, they have a position in the matrix, and people, the only place for everyone to go is under the ones who are already in there. So even though they may not be getting commissions, commissions are being calculated on their position. And because you enrolled them, you still get those matching bonuses just the same as if they were an affiliate, whether they're an affiliate or not. In fact, you're going to get bigger matching bonuses on them
Yes.
because they're not going to block you. They're not going to be a ranked affiliate, so they won't, take up any of those generational overrides. And you're going to get full maximum matching bonuses on every one of the members in your organization. So if a lot of people fall under them, I mean, yeah. So go out there, share. Hopefully that made sense, because if you guys get that, it just makes more sense. I mean, there's never been a company, we will be, and again, I hate kind of putting us in that network marketing box, but we will be the biggest network marketing company in the
Yeah.
history of the industry. No company has ever grown to 5 million, 10 million, 20 million members. Not even Amway, not even Herbalife, not even Shackley, not even New Skin, not any of the old school or new school or any company out there, because they've never been able to appeal to people outside of the network marketing industry. This was created for people to get healthy. Number one, with the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices. That's not going to get old. That's not going to go away. And when people understand that, and on top of that, we have a network marketing compensation plan, which just helps more people make money and get healthy and win. So, yeah, guys, it's a huge, it's an exciting thing. And back to the original part of my story, I'm just so excited that we've done this without any heavy hitters. And we are done. I mean, we've got people who have never made money in the network marketing industry making $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month in Livegood, which is more than all these heavy hitters, even made it their prime 20 years ago. And now they're struggling because, they're trying to do it the old way. And there's still huge opportunity in Livegood. It's not said. I mean, 99% of people in the United States in network or in the network marketing industry don't know about Livegood. In the United States, don't know about Livegood. In the world, don't know about Livegood. The opportunity is wide open, and you guys, you see it. You're there. So congratulations, and yeah, awesome stuff. All right, let's go out to Lisa. Lisa Goodkin, Director of Product Development, Product Education. Good morning.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Glad everybody's here. It's been a great week. I have, of course, stuff from a podcast I was listening to that I wanted to talk about. And it was this morning on my walk. And first they said muscle is longevity. And I just agree with that 100%. Dr. Ryan and I have done a training on this. And it's so crucial for your health and wellness and longevity to maintain, sustain, a decent muscle mass. This doesn't mean you need to be a bodybuilder, right? So don't misunderstand that. But you just have to have a solid foundation. And what they were talking about is this study that they were doing for astronauts, because obviously we know that when astronauts go up into space, they lose a significant amount of muscle, right? They just atrophy. So they were doing a study with essential amino acids, and they put 28 people on, no, not 28, sorry, 28 days. They put 20 people on bed rest for 28 days straight. Imagine that. You're literally lying there like a vegetable for 28 days. I would not want to be part of that study. But people were, and they took 15 grams of essential amino acids. Now, I'll say if you take we have more than just the essentials in here, right? So if you subtract the other stuff, this is about 6 grams. So let's just say you're taking 3 scoops a day. They had zero muscle loss, zero. They were able to maintain the muscle mass that they had while they were lying in bed for 28 days straight. Now, to me, this is like miraculous. I just think it's so amazing. Now, I'm not encouraging you to lie there lie there and do nothing and just take your essential amino acids, but injuries happen, sicknesses happen. Maybe we have to take a break from our regular routine where we're being more active for other reasons, whether it be travel, work, who knows? Life happens. But the essential aminos are so crucial to help maintain that muscle mass, right? So I just thought that was amazing because I did not expect the answer to be zero. I didn't expect that. I expected it to be, less than, the ones that were active. So with that said, I'm very proud of this product, something that I take twice a day currently, but I also am active at the same time. So just always like remember the science and the reasoning behind what we bring to the table. And I always talk about you guys having to take the product to have a story because stories sell. And this is just using the essential aminos is one wonderful thing that you can use to sell your story of how you're able to maintain your muscle mass without doing extraneous amount of activity, right? I don't know. It's a big deal. And then also there was something an affiliate sent us or sent me on vitamin D. And we talk about vitamin D all the time, but it's such in a sense, it seems like a basic, supplement, right? Vitamin D, there's nothing cool about it. It's vitamin D, yay. Well, it is so crucial for our health. And this study was talking about vitamin D and brain health and how lower levels are putting you at a much higher risk for dementia in Alzheimer's. And one study, it followed 1,600 seniors for about 6 years, and low vitamin D levels, just low, not deficient, right, but not sufficient, low, had a 53% higher risk of developing dementia. And those that were severely deficient had 125% higher risk. Now, when we talk about protecting our brain health, and all you have to do is take this vitamin D, not all you have to do, there's other things you need to do, but the fact that we know the science is showing that deficiencies, right, are putting us at a much higher risk for these diseases that can be preventable. So there's just so many wonderful things that, you can share from what Livegood is sharing with you. And I think it's important I do think it's really important to join our Monday calls or just go through at your leisure and listen to them and just take little bits of information that's going to help you. It's like ammo for you when you're talking to your prospects about or customers, potential members about Livegood. And again, if you're not taking these products, guys, you must. And like I said yesterday on the call, if you weren't there, the foundational 5 to me is a must. It's a must for every single person. And then we stack and layer based on specific needs and goals, right? Because I know not everybody's willing to take everything like we do. Understood. But bare minimum has got to be that foundational 5 pack, right? And then again, I just talked about the essential aminos, so I feel like we need to be like foundational 6. This is a must. Muscle is longevity. But you guys are doing a great job. I love the feedback. I love you sharing your successes with me. And, many times I'm able to come and share that with everybody. But really, there's also an email today about someone talking about she has had fibromyalgia for many, many years. And she's been taking Livegood supplements for the past 2 years and has never felt better. I didn't ask what she was taking, but it's these little bits that, someone for the past 2 years has been taking our supplements and has never felt better. And, those with dealing with fibromyalgia, I mean, they really suffer a great deal of pain. And it doesn't have to be that way by just doing some simple lifestyle measures, supplementation being a big one. So if you have something going on and you're not currently taking our supplements and you want help, reach out to me. That's what I'm here to help you with. And that way you can have a story, right? You can start to reap the benefits of the supplements and you're going to shine and you're going to want to tell everybody. And that's how you're just going to grow your business organically. It's that simple. So keep up the great work. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. Hold on. There we go. It's funny. I have a weird mix right now. It looks green because there was some greens and collagen in here before I ran out, and then I filled it up. I've got some creatine uh, in this drink, as well as my essential aminos and another scoop of collagen. Kind of a weird mix, but my aminos, man, talk about lean muscle mass. Just like Lisa said, I mean, if people on bed rest are able to protect their lean muscle mass without even using their muscle because of their essential amino acids, guys, that is a powerful, powerful thing. And it should tell you that story because as we get older, our muscles get weaker, they get smaller. And that lean muscle mass isn't just about being able to walk and run and exercise and lift things up, but your brain is a muscle, your heart is a muscle, your organs are muscles. Like it protects everything in your body. And if you're not taking it, guys, you're just leaving yourself susceptible to easier ways to get sick, get hurt, and not be as mobile, active, and functioning. So, yeah, this product is absolutely amazing. And obviously, vitamin D is as well. Take both of those every single day. And I totally agree. This should be part of the foundational 6-pack.
Yeah.
And this comes in 2 flavors, by the way. This is our this is our fruit punch. I drink our lemon lime. That's my favorite. But yes, awesome, awesome stuff. Dr. Ryan Goodkin, Director of Product Development. What do we got going on out there?
Yo, what's up, Ben? Hi, everybody. That was awesome, Lisa. Love that you brought up the aminos again, Ben. I know you're a big fan. It's cool though. This whole group, right, Ben? Notter, you've had a transformation. Like over the years that we've been together, working together, you've transformed. And it's great because body composition is a huge dictator of basically how healthy of a life we can continue to live. And I love the fact that the essential aminos are still like that one product that I think we all kind of rally behind. We know this, the studies and the science backs it up. We know that people like the fact that aminos can be taken and okay, maybe it doesn't break a fast, but it's not going to disrupt like your appetite in a sense, right? You can take it in between meals as a beverage and enjoy it and know that your body is actually preserving muscle mass. I think that's powerful stuff. I mean, the essential aminos has always been this foreign thing. People don't know what it is. Like, what are even aminos? Why is this essential? What essential? Like, I get that. I get that. But again, I think the essential amino is one of those things where we're seeing a shift and that people are paying attention to things. Ben, have you or not, or even like, have you guys heard like the trend around peptides? Like peptides are trending. Like that's been a big thing. Well, like it's weird. Like parts of society, influencers, people kind of latch on to things. I don't think essential aminos has actually gone through a trend yet. I mean, maybe it has, and I just didn't see it. I've always liked aminos, but I'm still thinking that our essential aminos are going to get pushed into the top 10 because all of a sudden, all these influencers, all these people are talking about the power of amino acids. So that's pretty cool. On the product front, though, I think the Parasite Cleanse is doing really well. The Parasite Cleanse, I think you guys are responding well to it. Everybody seems excited about the launch. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that, see how that one goes. But overall, the satisfaction level is very high. I've gotten plenty of emails. A lot of people letting me know that, hey, this product it's a great product. They look at the supplement facts. People love to take that and then they run it through AI or put it in Google and just to make sure of things. And it kicks out like a perfect score. So an A plus. So no, that's been going really well. There's a lot of things. What's crazy though, because of the amount of product we have and the amount of space that we occupy, because we've got to keep stuff in stock and inventory. There's a lot of moving parts. I think our warehouse team's doing a really, really fantastic job. Like this morning, Lee's our warehouse manager. Like I'd say every day of the week, but most days of the week, he's letting me know just to confirm a few things. Hey, check this, check that. And so we're always checking in on how things are looking and what's moving. If there's any problems or any issues with product, the communication is on point. I think that just shows in the level of service that you guys are receiving from the warehouse. I mean, they're packing and shipping same day, and it's an impressive thing. They're doing a great job, but it's a lot to manage. I got to tell you, it's something I've never done. I didn't do big warehouse management ever prior to any of this, and it's been a lot of fun to learn the process and see how it works. So that's going well. It's a lot though, right, Ben? What did you say? I mean, you walked in there the other day and said we felt something. There's always something to learn when you're there. It's kind of crazy. Um, All right, so let's talk new product launch, though. We've got overnight oats is on the way. I don't have an exact timeline right now. We are just finishing up the procurement process, getting the raw material tested, making sure it's good. Because remember, though, the raw material that comes in has to be tested. We've got to get our microbials back. We can never allow salmonella to go out in our product. Trust me, that will never happen. We are testing the product right now, so we're making sure we're wrapping up those final steps. And then once everything's given the green light, I can start laying down a timeline for production. There are going to be 2 flavors. They're going to come in packs of 8, like a bag, a sachet bag, and it's going to have like single tear-off packs. It's going to mix this overnight oats concept is going to be, it's going to be a big deal because I think a lot of people don't realize the power that's behind having these overnight oats that are USDA certified organic. I mean, when you look at the protein content, the fat, it's going to be perfectly balanced, help you guys out. I mean, it helps me out a ton, Lisa as well. Love the overnight oats. So both of those are coming up next. We've got hydrogen tabs. Hydrogen tabs are done and approved. I've actually got to pay for them. That's what I've got to do next. I've got to pay for them. So we'll get that done, and those will be great. But before the hydrogen tabs, we've got the coffee creamer. We've talked about this a lot in the past, but just know we got the coffee creamer is already done and approved, paid for. We should be in blending here very soon. I got to get design done. So I had to work with Ben a little bit on some design for the coffee creamer, and then we'll have that ready to launch. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff we're working on. I've told you about the Zyn pouches, and I hate using the word Zyn because that's a nicotine product. We're not bringing out nicotine, but we are bringing out a pretty cool similar concept. It's in those pouches that you park in your mouth. That way you can absorb the nutrients, and we're going to do some really cool ingredients. I don't want to tell you about them yet because it's not approved. We haven't gotten that far yet, and then there's a bunch of stuff behind that too. I'm actually trying to plot out the rest of the year as far as, kind of the cadence or interval of how far we want to go between product launch, because, sometimes it goes heavy, like 3 or 4 products can launch like within a few weeks of each other, which is not super ideal. I mean, there's a lot of challenges with that. And then sometimes it goes a little longer, especially if you're doing USDA certified organic. That is a longer process for sure, more costly, a lot of testing, but always worth it, guys. I mean, that's the point, making sure that you all are getting absolutely the highest quality material possible. End of story. Like that's it. That's the focus. Best quality material, best quality ingredients at a price that everybody can afford, so that everybody can get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. That's what we're all about. Ben, I just wanted to highlight one product, though, before I send it back to you. Pretty sure you mentioned it yesterday. Did you mention trace minerals? I think you did. So the interesting thing about this particular product and trace minerals, Lisa and I do these Monday Zooms, and I got to tell you, it's so cool because Lisa and I have to research a lot that goes into those calls. You want to make sure that you're kind of covering the things that are relevant or pertinent to all of us for use and consumption, and make sure that we're talking about the right things. And I got to tell you, I probably learned the most, I'd say, from the one that we did on trace minerals, on mineral supplementation and trace minerals, and especially the benefits of the shilajit and the sea moss. So this particular product, almost empty, got 2 left in this one right now. This particular product, though, is it's every day for me, and it's on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. And I've never felt anything upset stomach or anything from it. And I love it because it's loaded, it's packed with all of those trace minerals. And guys, when I'm telling you, when I say I learned a lot, but trace minerals, they're only trace because the amounts are small, not because they're trace in the level of importance. They're trace, and it's amazing because people don't think like that. And that's a big part of the food supply. A lot of them are essential. You got to get them out of food. Most are not. And so, like, you're talking about all of the fine motor skills, the computing, the brain, the nervous system, everything. People that are always in fight or flight or think they have high cortisol levels, believe it or not, it can a lot of times be attributed to lack of mineral supplementation. So I'm going to go ahead and say the shilajit and organic sea moss is an absolute killer product, Ben, that I think I've heard you and Naughter both say you thought you could have built a company around one product, and this could have been it. So what do they say? It's destroyer of weakness, conqueror of mountains.
That's right.
Shilajit and sea moss every single day. It's my product of the week, the day, the month, every day, actually. So, all right, Ben, thanks, man. Send it back to you.
That was awesome.
I love it. Yes. I notice just everything works better with this product, and I take it consistently. But yeah, it's funny because you're right. Like, as Lisa said, and right, like the essential aminos are interesting. Like shilajit, I notice, like I feel better, stuff works better. Aminos, I don't feel anything, but just understanding what they do, just I won't miss a day with them. But it's interesting because some stuff you notice you feel different, some stuff you don't necessarily, but that doesn't mean it's not as important. I mean, this stuff is super important to be taken every day. So yeah, and man, this parasite cleanse is flying off the shelves. Usually, we launch a product and the first few days everyone orders it and then it, goes back to normal. I mean, just in the last week, we've sold more parasite cleanse than we have even super greens.
What?
Like it's almost that it's like about even with our coffee right now. It is going like every single day. And it's cool because a lot of, new people, when they come in, they place their first order. This is going in a lot of first packs, which is really, really interesting. I mean, they're still getting all the regular stuff that everyone gets. But it's cool to see that that one really is a winner. So good job, Dr. Ryan. What about the household cleaner? Is that still in the works?
It is.
Is that on the back burner? Okay.
It is. It backburned, then it went side burner, but no, it's in the works right now. I actually have two different companies competing for our business right now, and the manufacturing partners. So it's going pretty good.
Cool. We've been talking about that one for a while. Let's get that going. Get another category open and just continue dominating, changing lives, disrupting, helping the world, fixing stuff, being awesome. Nice. All right, let's talk about some what else? Yeah, got everything. All right, rank advancements. Here we go. Last week, as you know, was our biggest week of the month. Usually that's followed by not as big of a week, but still a huge week. So here we go. Yeah, I mean, just every week is awesome. Okay. Bronzes, 689, almost 100 new bronzes every single day of the week. 689 new bronzes. Many of these people just signed up yesterday and have already achieved the rank of bronze. Congratulations, bronzes. And again, it's that duplication, whether it's intentional or just accidental, quite honestly. Like I shared this story a couple weeks ago, accidentally signed up people. My friend Ben, his same name, he used to be Bennett, now he goes by Ben. My best friend in 4th grade. I don't even remember ever talking to him about Livegood. Text me or message me on Facebook a couple weeks ago saying, hey, I love these products. Here's what I get. They're awesome. So I don't know what else, but like it just happens. Again, not even someone that I intentionally talked to about the product, the company, what we're doing. He just probably, I don't know, found out and bought products and told me. Like when people see what we have, they can't unsee it. And it's that duplication, guys, that drives this, that's been driving it to this point. I mean, as we continue to go, the affiliate side is going to continue to roll because it just makes sense. Everybody needs a position in Livegood, especially over the next few years as we grow. When we're at 50 million members, we're not going to see as many new affiliates joining because everyone will already be in Livegood. It's like if Amazon launched a network marketing side right now, who are you going to pitch on Amazon? Everybody's already in. So, 4 or 5 years, the opportunity side as far as potential to build a big organization aren't going to be there. That's why right now you have the opportunity to get in before 50 million people join this company and earn residual income off of all the people in your organization, probably for the rest of your life as we continue to go and grow and launch new products and help people change lives. And our commitment is always highest quality supplements at the lowest prices. That's not going away. That's not going to get old. That's not going to go out of style, out of trend, out of anything. People are always going to need supplements and always going to want to save money. And as long as we have those two things and we have them better than anyone else out there on the planet, which I promise you we will, that's our commitment, people will continue to buy. Those residual checks will continue to come in. And here's another thing that I don't talk about a lot. But, I was just thinking about, so many things make us different than every other network marketing company out there. And one of those things, speaking of, and this is really interesting, Nada, now that I haven't ever thought this until right now. So just kind of going as I think. But speaking of the fact that, when we have 50,000, potentially 50 million people or 100 million people, whatever, And there's not, I don't want to say there's not an opportunity anymore, but quite honestly, you know, the money will continue to be made from the people who are getting in now over the next few years. People who get in 5 or 10 years, quite honestly, the opportunity is not going to be as great. But the point is this: we have never, ever, not once, and we never will, unless they do something like really, really messed up, terminated anyone from this company. We've had a lot of people, because here's the thing, like, when you know you have the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, nobody in their right mind who genuinely cares about their health and wants to get healthy is going to buy supplements from anywhere else when they could get the highest quality at the lowest price. It just doesn't make sense. The only people who would do that are people who are in another network marketing company trying to get a commission check. Just quit, and not bashing them, just telling you how it is. Point is this: again, we've never terminated anyone, and this is something that is really interesting, Nader, that again I've never thought about before. But what, you know, in 5 years from now, when everybody's already in Livegood, and people, you know, those checks are coming in every month, whether they're $500 a month, $5,000 a month, or $500,000 a month, which I believe will have a lot of people at those levels, maybe even $1 million a month for some people.
Yes.
You know, who got in early and you know, saw it and, you know, went to work. And still, that opportunity is on the table right now. I think there's still an opportunity for someone to come in right now and be making $1 million a month for the rest of their life, starting in a few years. No exaggeration. But point is this: as we have 50 million plus members in this company, like, it doesn't make sense to focus only on Livegood anymore, because again, the opportunity isn't going to be there to build a big organization anymore. Like, now is the time. 5 years from now is not the time. Let's just continue to take the checks and focus on building something else and making money somewhere else. So here's the thing, Nader and everybody. If companies really believed that they were going to get to the point where that would happen, where they would have, because everyone always says there's never going to be saturation in this industry, and I, you know, have always believed that really until now, because I do believe if 50 million to 100 million people is, you know, that there's not going to be many more. That's just how it's going to be. Maybe we'll go to 200 million, maybe 300 million. I don't know. You never know. You know, it could go there. But the point is this: like, if companies really believed they were going to get to that point and understood that once they do, people there's no reason for them to continue to focus. If you have true value with your products, with your company, with your opportunity, people are going to continue to buy, even if they're building something else, making money with something else. That's totally okay. So I don't know, maybe that's been our mindset from the beginning. I just think that when you're not scared of people leaving, like, I think that's the biggest thing in the network marketing industry. People are so scared, I guess. I'm trying to think of another word, but just paranoid, I guess, that people are going to leave, so they terminate people because they're no value to them anymore. If they're not going to build here, we're not going to pay them anymore. And that's not how we roll. Like, I truly believe, even if you decide that I can't make money and Livegood anymore, everyone already knows about it, whatever, and you go build something else, I can't tell you how many people have I mean, not that we've had people leave, but people still buy product from Livegood because it makes sense. You can't unsee it. No one's ever going to be able to unsee it. And so, but regardless of that, I mean, again, would I ever terminate someone? I'm not going to say no, because if someone did something really stupid and started, like, I don't know, posting that Livegood's a scam and Nader is a douchebag, whatever. I don't know. Maybe they don't deserve, you know, to be in it. But you know, not because they're building something else, not because they're cross recruiting, which is just garbage. I mean, now that we have this thing called the internet and social media, everybody hears about everything. They're like, social or cross recruiting is such a vague, just. I mean, you could put just mentioning a product in that realm. And a lot of companies, I mean, you talk about another company and they terminate you. It's crazy. But so just another thing that's different about Livegood. We've never terminated anyone, don't have any intention to terminate anyone. You're welcome to build as many companies as you want, have as many side hustles as you want, because we truly believe that everyone needs Livegood, whether this is your primary focus, your secondary focus, your 10th thing on your list, whatever. Everyone should have a position in Livegood because there's no reason to buy supplements from anywhere else. You absolutely need supplements. We have the highest quality at the lowest price, and because of the opportunity as we grow to 20 million, 50 million, 100 million members, the only place for them to go is under the people who are already in. And at the same time, whether it's intentional or unintentional, you're going to find people that also want supplements. You're going to enroll people without even trying, just because it spreads. I mean, it's just a really cool thing. And that's why, back to the ranks, we have so much duplication. It's easy. People can finally do it. And we've got 30% of people duplicating compared to 1 or 2% in other companies. It really speaks volumes for how much easier this is and how much people are duplicating compared to any company in the history of the network marketing industry. So 689 bronzes, congratulations. And that's what drives all the other ranks. 65 silvers this week, almost 10 a day. Congratulations, 65 silvers. People who built a team of at least 20 members in their organization. Silvers are making on average $100 to $300 a month. And I've seen some silvers making over $2,000 a month with a few people in their team who have gone to work, which is really cool as well. 13 new golds. I think we only had 11 or 12 last week, so that's cool. 13 golds, almost 2 a day. People who built a team of 100 members in their organization, and 100 people in a network marketing company in your team is not an easy thing to do. And a lot of you guys know this. You've tried it in other companies. And I mean, it's hard to enroll 2 people in a lot of companies anyway. 100 people in your team is a huge, huge accomplishment. Congratulations. 13 new golds. We had 1 new platinum this week. Staying alive. The streak continues. At least 1 new platinum every single week for 3.5 years. Absolutely love it. No new diamonds this week. But yeah, platinum is a huge, that's a full-time income for a lot of people in the world, a lot of people in the United States. On the low end, just hitting platinum, you're probably making about $1,000, $1,200 a month. On the high end, you could be making $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month as you've got a more mature organization, moving towards diamond, have some builders in your organization. So that is a very, very solid rank and income level and accomplishment. So congratulations to everyone who achieved rank this week. I got a couple other announcements, but Nader, I'll turn it over to you for a few minutes and let you say what you want to say.
Oh, my brother. Dude, those are awesome, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to touch on one thing first, and I don't really get into this. And this guy over here. So, Ben, my oldest grandson, Eli, he was born about a month after we launched Livegood. I started taking this product very quietly, ladies and gentlemen, because it's not a lot of people don't talk about it. But after listening to Dr. Ryan and Lisa, of course, I start taking it. Well, I used to stand in front of our camera and try to lift up Eli 20 times when he was just a baby, just a tiny little baby, maybe like 8 pounds, 10 pounds. And my 20th was the hardest one. Right before I left to come up here today, he's 3 years old right now, obviously much heavier. My wife is like, why don't you try it? 37 times. So I never noticed what this product is doing, but taking it every day, I just add a little scoop every time I have a thing of water. So I want to touch on that because, like they say, it's like a sleeping giant. A lot of people don't know what it does. I've never been a supplement guy, and as they shared, if you're not really into supplementation, like 40% of the people who weren't, and now you can because of Livegood. When you, for whatever reason, if you go on a trip, especially on the magnesium, especially on our shilajit, if you don't take it for 2 or 3 days, you really, your body will start missing it. So I want to touch on that really quick. But ladies and gentlemen, one more time, I got goosebumps when Ben was mentioning the numbers, when he was talking about the income potential. And obviously, we're not here to make any income claims, but facts are facts. See? It's been 3 years, boys and girls. Come on now. We're a proven model. We're not like, I'm going to try this for a while. Nobody's going to do this. No, this is never going to grow. Who's going to promote it? Well, look now. We've paid over 140, 100 million plus in commissions. Yesterday alone, we paid $5 million in commissions. Literally everything Ben has said has come true. See, I said this in the earlier days too. I want you to imagine that Jeff Bezos, who's the owner of Amazon, the gentleman with no hair but a lot of money, is sitting where Ben is sitting right now when Amazon only had 2 million Prime members. See, numbers don't lie. You can all go back to our old Zooms and you will see what Ben said. Yes, in our first year and a half, 2.5 years, you're going to have a lot of older network marketers who tried everything under God's green, blue sky, whatever they call it, and they were not able to succeed. And while they were not able to succeed, they lost a lot of friends. They joined what we call NFL, and that's not National Football League. That's called no friends left. See, what we're doing in Livegood, ladies and gentlemen, the initial team that came in, the initial excited people that are like, oh my gosh, I can finally make some money on the side, but without ripping off my friends, without just telling my friends they need to pay $60 for a green. And then when they ask me, how come the same company's website is giving away cars and watches? I need to learn how to overcome objections. I need to how to learn what to tell them when they tell me, why am I paying $65 for a CBD oil? Those people came in, they helped us to get to amazing 2 million people. Very thankful for them. But just like Ben said, if Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon today, with 225 million Prime members, would go to people and say, hey, give me a one-time $40 and go bring me Prime members, and whoever they bring and they bring and they bring, I'll give you a percentage of their monthly membership fee. And if somebody doesn't want to become a Prime member and want to buy the things from Amazon a little bit more, or split the retail commissions, that's exactly like Livegood. If he does that now with 220 million, I'm going to say it, there's no opportunity, because everybody's heard of it. But ladies and gentlemen, we have the highest valued club membership on the planet. That's gotta sink in. I have a Costco card. Okay, if I want to save money on Costco, like Ben said, I gotta buy 2 gallons of milk to save some money. But 100 million people are doing it. See, people want to save money. They're not going to go back to the old way. So when we're looking at these numbers, this is Ben being a prophet again. Yes, hundreds of people a week achieving the bronze rank, which is inevitably going to have a domino effect of other people achieving ranks. Yes, people who tried network marketing in the past who were never able to be successful, and now they're at Livegood, experiencing success. That check is never going to go away. I'll give you an example. I had to step away for a little bit. I don't know if Ben mentioned it. When people join Livegood, they purchase between 5 to 7 products, not to qualify for a check, not to help their friends to go on a trip, because they're like, oh my gosh, for my $80 to $100 a month supplementation budget, now I can get the ultimate wellness pack. What? Instead of 1 green and 1 CBD oil from another company? See, when you put all of that together, you're going to have new networkers. But the first wave came from the people who were sick and tired of the old network marketing. The first wave came from the people that are like, you know what, I don't want to take advantage of my friends anymore. So when they see me at the PTA meeting, they go the other side. I don't want to take advantage of my friends anymore, but Livegood is different. So I want to thank personally the initial warriors that left the traditional network marketing, and you can go back to it if you want. Like Ben said, we don't terminate. We're not possessive. We're not over possessive. Oh, how dare you go promote something else? Because we know the truth. We know the truth. I don't mind if my wife wants to go out on a trip with her friends. I don't care. I know she loves me and I love her. She's not going to do anything. Same thing with Livegood. You got people buying our products. You got network marketing company owners buying our products, guys. Why? Because they cannot get anything close to this value. So yes, in the next 3 or 4 years, we are going to have 50 to 100 million members. Yes, on average, people are buying 5 to 7 products. Yes, not everybody wants to make money from home. Then that's what Ben just said. That's going to change the entire dynamic of the generational payout. So the numbers that he talked about residual income, finally, ladies and gentlemen, finally, there's going to be honest, true, walk-away, growing residual income, because nobody's going to stop paying $9.95 a month when it's saving them 30, 40, 50 bucks a month on the things that we're already doing. We're not educating people. We're not telling them how everybody needs to become a travel agent. We're not telling everybody how AI is going to make more billionaires faster, better, all that. Nothing wrong with any of those. You have an existing market. You have 60% of the people already taking junk supplementation. You're going to bless them. This is a company that's going to create true walk-away residual income. And yes, to my knowledge, we've never terminated anyone. I don't want to even go there, but here's what I do know. Some people out there forgot that 2-3 years ago, go back to your old post if you haven't deleted it yet. You've tried network marketing before. So let's remember how Livegood blessed you. If you're going to go out there, do other things, yes, thank you for continuing purchasing our products. But let's remember, so yes, as long as we keep the main thing, highest quality at the lowest price with full transparency and keeping love the center of it, because love wins every time. When you lovingly share this company with people, we are going to have 100 million members. I truly believe, Ben, we're going to average about 5 million affiliates. That's massive. That's massive. Talk about pools. Talk about crown diamond pools. Talk about the diamond pools. When you have people every month purchasing product because they get to. They get to now without having to get a third job to be able to afford an amino acid at $60. Thank you, Ben, for doing this, brother. Thank you, Lisa and Ryan, for creating the most amazing products on earth. And now because of Ben and 2 million pioneers, we're about to change the world. Back to you, brother.
Awesome. All right, I got 4 minutes. I got to jump on a call at 1 p.m. Florida time. So a couple last announcements. So whey protein, as you may have noticed, was out of stock a couple weeks ago. We pretty much ran out again, just like what happened. What was the last product that happened with? I think it was Factor 4.
NAT2.
What?
Was it NAT2?
NAD.
NAD?
Oh, it was NAD, right. It was NAD
Yes,
plus. Yeah, so I wanted to keep enough to make sure that we could fulfill the subscribe and save orders so that we didn't disrupt that. So yeah, we had to turn off whey protein orders for about a week. That is back in stock in a big way. Big truckload just came in. So order away. I know, and that is a fan favorite. This stuff is amazing. Highest quality whey protein isolate with colostrum, chocolate flavor, delicious, great for working out, great for recovery. Lots of benefits for that awesome product, and only $39.95, I think. Yeah, whey, it was, I think, $29.95, but whey protein, man, I don't know what's going on. There's a shortage of whey out there in the world, and prices have gone crazy. That's why if you look at other whey products out there, they've like doubled in price. We raised it a little bit, just to, obviously, we talk about this a lot. If a company's not profitable, it's not going to be in business. Got to make sure, even if it's the margins are small, that we're not losing money on products. Otherwise, again, companies that lose money aren't around anymore. We want to make sure that we're here for you guys. So that was number one. Number two, we turned on the co-op for a few hours a few days ago. Man, we had, I think it was like 6,000 customers available to purchase through the co-op. We've been kind of accumulating them since, I think, December or something. So some of you might notice that your members or affiliates or customers or whatever they may be might have come in January, might have come in February, maybe December. So doesn't matter. They're still going in your organization. We've never paid. We've held. I mean, they haven't been enrolled by anyone, so the commissions haven't gone out. So you're still going to get commissions on them on that purchase. And if they've been purchasing, if you got and actually it's kind of a benefit. Some of you guys got members that came in January and have been ordering every month. So you're going to get 5 months of commissions on them, even though you just bought them today, and then you'll continue to get commissions on them every month. Some of them just bought once that first month. Again, these are customers. We can't control what they do, how much they buy. But another cool thing, and this is what I wanted to announce, is that our new email campaigns are about to go out, and we're hitting it very aggressively. When I say aggressive, that just means nice emails, but a lot of them, and encouraging people to purchase more. So all of your customers, both the new co-op, old co-ops, old customers, old affiliates, old members, everyone who's ever bought anything from Livegood are going to get a lot of emails encouraging them to place more orders, and all that stuff. So that I'm real excited about that. I mean, I think we'll be able to, not that we've lost many people, but I think at least 20 to 30% of them will come back from these campaigns. So we're getting real aggressive and excited about it. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. And going forward, those will go out automatically, which is just going to help retention even more. We didn't even talk about this. We talked about duplication, but retention is another huge word that most companies don't see. Most companies see, again, you've got that revolving door syndrome. The average person is only in a company for 2.8 months. So it's literally like 30 to 40% fallout every single month in most companies. We're at like 4%. People stay in again, 10 times better than the average company out there in the industry. But that's going to help retention even more, keep people ordering more, and just, increase those residual income checks, the matrix checks, matching bonuses, and all of that, which is awesome. Last but not least, fundraising made some major progress on it. Super excited about how it's all coming together and looking right now. There's a lot of moving parts to it. I mean, it's literally like 4 different landing pages. You've got a landing page for the organizations, the schools, the churches, the sports teams to sign up to start raising money. And then you've got the sign up for the members of those organizations to sign up with Livegood and with the organization to start sharing, to get a link and to start sharing their link. And then you've got a new landing page for them to send out to their contacts. It says, hey, thanks for supporting, Sarah Miller and Lincoln High School. For here's, click here to shop, and then it kind of goes into the Livegood page, but it's a different landing page there. Then we've got all the emails telling them what to do, thank you, congratulations, send out this email, all these instructions. So lots of moving parts. That's why it's taking so long, just integrating all that stuff, putting it all together, and we're right there at the finish line right now. Really excited about that. It's looking awesome. And I think it's just I wanted it to be really easy for everybody. That's if it's messy and jiggly, whatever the word is. Not jiggly, but what's the word?
I love it.
Yeah,
Jiggly's good.
You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, I got to jump off. But yeah, it's not going to work. So we want everything to be clean, easy, smooth. Got new websites coming up, new landing pages, new product pages, so much new stuff. 2026 is about to just take it to a whole nother level. Next few years are going to be absolutely huge. Guys, we've been the fastest growing company in the industry, both supplements and network marketing for the past 3.5 years. And again, about to take it to a whole nother level. So, and with no competition, as we talked about. Lots of excitement, lots of awesome products. If you guys are brand new, first of all, welcome aboard. If you haven't ordered your products yet, definitely get your foundational 5-pack. That is our multivitamin, our magnesium, our vitamin D, our probiotic gut support, and our anti-inflammatory factor 4. And if you want to add a 6th, as we've been talking about, our essential aminos are awesome. Our super reds are absolutely amazing. Our super greens are super awesome. Man, the Parasite Cleanse flying off the shelves. I'm drinking my creatine, my collagen. Man, collagen, guys, definitely recommend. But spend some time on the website, go through all the products. The hardest thing is deciding which ones to take, but start with that foundational 5-pack. 5 foundational, essential, must-be taking products every single day for just $59.95 as a member of Livegood. $2 a day, guys, to get healthy and get those things that we're not getting out of our daily diets. Make Lisa happy and proud of you. And email her, let her know you got it. So that's all we got. Thank you guys so much for joining. Join Dr. Ryan and Lisa on Monday for another awesome product call. And as Lisa said, you can watch all those past calls in your back office under webinars. Lots of powerful information and education there to learn about our products, benefits, health conditions, and just different ways that you can get healthy. So welcome aboard, everyone. Congratulations to everyone who achieved rank. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome weekend. Keep crushing. You guys are the best. See you at the top. Bye, guys.
See y'all. Have a good week. See you Monday. Go get new tour takers, new pay.